Hey guys, welcome back to the next episode of Let's Play Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In this area, we're just going to take a look around. It's quite an interesting area, interesting and intricate area. As you can see, a lot of the places here are missing, but there are large time shift stones on top of the areas, so we can always use this to hit the time shift stones. As you can see, this place used to have quite a nice network of bridges, which is quite cool. I like the bridges. I can't believe they've. No, I guess that will probably be one of the first things to go. And now we're going to meet the horrible electric ones. Off the edge, because that's where he belongs. Actually, that bit over there, always you kind of think, what is over there? Can I ever get there? Is there anything interesting over there? I don't seem to remember there being so. Okay, there's now these dragonflies which fly around this area, which we can catch if we wanted to, but let's not bother. Now this area is a bit of a puzzle, and I like that. Inside there is a rather massive time shift area, but just yet we don't want to activate that. Want to kind of have a bit of a mess around first with all these time shift stones. There we go. Sadly, getting over there is a bit of a hassle right now. Oh, damn it. The drop on these is a bit difficult to calculate. There we go, finally. Okay, let's get back in here. That's one thing I do miss, is when you L target something, or Z target something, as it's obviously you can tell which generation of Zelda I joined in because I'm saying L targeting. When you Z target something, oh, God, not another one of these crappy plans. When you Z target something, it automatically aims at them, and that's something I really do miss. Okay, can I cross this? I don't think I can actually. No, I can't. Never mind. We have to do that later on, by the looks of things. I forgot about that. But as you can see, the last thingamajig is across. It's just, you can see it in the distance there. That is where the last. Oh, for goodness sake. Goddess cube is. I'm getting annoyed at myself with my inability to remember things. Anyway, there's a massive time shift crystal in here. I think you're going to have to use the hook beetle to get that, really. You can see it because of the kind of glow it has. No, you don't. Ow, my head, my ears. That's not what we have to do. Sorry. There is a bomb. I know that the bombs don't even affect time shift crystals, but yet they mine them out of the ground, so clearly the tools they use must be more devastating than bombs. Okay, can we make it above that? Yes, we can. There we go. You see, it's about to wear out now. See, that looks really pretty. And this is the reason why I like this place. This place, if only there was a way of like changing it so this entire map would look. Let's say there must be some hacks which were done recently. We can't even make it through there yet. Damn it! I keep forgetting there are little things like that. Okay. Because we can't actually go across that road. I mean, we could easily, but there's this in here. Forgot about that. I probably could have fired that off while I was waiting, but no, there's no need. We've now made it to the entrance of the Temple of Time. Hey, without even needing to do a dungeon. Isn't that brilliant? No, whatever. I did block it, so that was good. There, you see, it's in a very odd position. That crystal, that box, that thing, which I keep forgetting the name of. Oh dear, that's not good. Is that a Deku with it. That looks ridiculous. Looks like he's got an afro. If only they were actually nice to you occasionally, then we wouldn't feel so bad about brutally killing all their kind. But sadly, they're all mean, heartless bastards anyway, so none of us really give a crap. Put them all away. We need some bombs. Only 10 bombs though. No, I should be able to carry 15 now, shouldn't I? Because I bought that bomb bag, which you didn't actually need to buy. You can find a bag of everything hidden in goddess cubes. But I'm a bit impatient, so obviously I'll probably sell that other one. Or just put it in storage. The only real way to get 99 of anything is by filling out your cube with, sorry, your adventure pouch with everything. It's really irritating. Good to see you, bud. Seems like you pop up everywhere, though I want to talk. Okay. The human who lives on the legendary island. When I saw a human who lives on the... Okay, right. Okay, you can see for yourself, bud. I did not think we're getting past this mess. I just wish we could find out what's happened on the other side. Okay, so basically we have to get to the other side of that now. And is there any way of doing so? I mean, there's another entrance, but can we find it? Well, the simple answer is, of course, yes, we freaking can. What we need to do now is find a time shift stone to get this place up and running, and as luck would have it, there one is. So let's get this time shift stone. Let's get this time shift stone. Obviously there are some enemies there that we can't... Oh dear, he's moving... Oh. Oh, well that's a bit you know, naughty of him. Blocking our way. Also, there must be a bomb somewhere we can take. Well, as luck would have it, there is. I should stop using that phrase. Okay, there we go. And let's look down. This will probably start wearing off very soon, actually. The more you go up and the more you go down actually makes this thing not last anywhere near as long as it could. Nope. That was bad. I didn't realise there would only just be that in there. Oh, it'll... Obviously. Okay, and obviously the foliage looks really bad. The way you turn, it kind of morphs into something different. This is going to be time shift crystal. Don't tell me we have to actually freaking set the time shift crystal off. I mean, the bomb blast should have pretty much woken it up. I mean, if one of those can set it off, why can't the bomb blast which blows the rock up that it's in do that? Right, now what we need to do is ask him to move. But he's not moving, he's hiding, because he died there, and so did the other one. I know, the logic is brilliant here. But it's still quite cool. Let's see. And it's dead. And then one of his friends will come along, and actually we'll want to pick that up while it's still there. These have zebra skin. So they went from zebra skin to tiger skin. Okay, let's ask this guy to move aside, so then he'll die there. So we have to head through the Lanaroo mining facility. Which the entrance is there. You gonna fix that map for us? Okay, so that shows us how things used to look like, which is going to be very handy for us getting there. And he moves out of the way. What a kind-hearted soul. Now, despite what you think, that's probably going to come in. Well, that is definitely going to come in really handy. But I like the music in the other area because here it's just ambience, whereas the music there is kind of a robotic feel, and I do quite like that about it. Oh, there's a ancient flower which we shall snag. There are quite a few things you use ancient flowers for, and we can't get out of this whenever, because I would have so got out there and sorted that one out, but we can't. There must be a way of only activating a certain... Oh, wait a second, I think I know. I think I actually know the way that might work. That means there's got to be another time crystal. Let me just think where that time crystal might... Okay, and this one is a bit tricky. You can actually do a Skyward strike in your car. In the card. That's just so unintuitive. But nicely done, Nintendo, nicely done. So there's another one. In fact, this area is now totally clean of everything. So let's just hop out and head to that X and see what's going to be there. Now this is one of the parts I really do quite like in this game. The mining facility has some awesome music, which will probably get me quite pumped, so I might even try and finish this off. Yeah, I'm going to try and finish this off. Because even if my commentary sucks, I can simply replace it. I know that's not a good idea to go by, but then I've recorded all the video. Okay, so now we're back here. We're going to have to use this next map, and this map's, as I said, a little bit more difficult to use because it doesn't show a lot of things about the old one. But see these areas here? These areas are areas that have actually sunk underneath the sand, but because of how it is, we don't sink in them. We can actually stand on them. So another demonstration is here. We don't sink. We simply can run on them as if they were nothing. And that's because, no matter, even if the other areas have been destroyed, apparently this area is now under the sand. I don't know, because I think sand rubbing against something would wear it down a lot more than actually the elements, but apparently not. So yeah, I recommend using multiple beacons. And now she's upped the beacon count, which thank goodness for that. Now the reason why I want to do this is I want to check to see if there's anything down there. Yes, there is. Is there anything down here? No, there's just a firefly. Well, we may as well try and catch it while we're here. There's 3 of them. In fact, that might be quite nice if we can hook all of them. Well, we hooked 2 of them. And where's the 3rd one? We hooked all 3 of them. Brilliant. So it's just time to keep moving on, making small bits of progress, We're trying to get to that X, so really, we want to just... And watch out for those birds, because they'll probably kill you with the first chance they get, because, you know, birds are evil, vicious creatures, apparently. Especially now if they're seagulls, I totally agree. Okay, there we go. Now we're up here. Voila! This looks like quite a sophisticated thing. Now, oh gosh, we're nowhere near actually. I should probably save and quit now, because it'll take ages to get into one of the mining facilities. But no, we're going to put these down. One of them obviously will be a time shift crystal. You know how this goes. You blow up the craters, and one of them is a time shift crystal. You can activate, and then fun stuff happens. So obviously with this time shift crystal, it's going to regenerate a lot of the desert, especially this thing, which looks quite pretty. And also some technoblins, which we can just dispatch with relative ease. I hate these so much. Like with a passion, those technoblins are evil. So anyway, look at my Moonbrax. This is the power generator for the mechanism that opens the entrance to the landing room. And actually, the reason why this race exists and doesn't exist in the future, slash present, when I step out of this ring, sorry, it'll be the present, was explained, which is quite nice. Okay, I can now use the dowsing ability to locate these generators. Now, there's something you want to remember about these generators. When I first used the generators, I was quite confused by them, and needless to say, I spent a long time running around because I was an idiot. So what we're going to do is in the next episode, oh my god, this took an whole episode, is douse for the generators. Where is the nearest generator? Well, that's one generator. So I'll see you in the next episode when we chase down all of the generators. See you guys then. Take care. Hey guys, this is Golden IDS, and in this episode we're going to track down the rest of the generators. Or generators, if you can remember what the right hand rule is. First, there is a big bomb area here, and actually, this is one of the generators. So, let's just bomb the crap out of that wall. There we go. I don't know how over time a wall can, placed over rock. Usually it's eroded, especially in a desert, but whatever. Piles of dust. Can you guess what's going to happen now? Now, the item we get here is very reminiscent of games we've seen previously. And there we go. 10 bombs. It's just nice to see, once again, bombs that you can get without having to resort to all the tedium of picking bombs up like we saw beforehand. Okay, he's dead. Thank goodness for that. Okay. Now, these areas, somewhere in here there'll be a time shift crystal. Because obviously these areas would be so uninteresting if this was just traversing large areas of sand. Was he hugging that bomb then? Oh, Link. No, there wasn't a time shift crystal here. Obviously there is... Oh, right, okay. So, because of how this map works, we just had enough time to run through that one. Now, the reason why we do need one of them to be a time crystal is very simple, because without one, we're not getting through that door on the other side. So if we activate, oh, see this everything here looks so much prettier, and they turn into small balls because apparently that's what they used to be, and this is what they now evolved into, which I think is a bit ridiculous, but I kind of find it cool. For goodness sake. Wow, that was so worth all of that. And there we get a regular ornamental skull. The simple, slightly macabre fashion statement bears the Bokoblin symbol. And we've got another one of those. Yay. Just give this place a quick sweep over in case you have missed any of the wonderful stuff in here. Basically what they do is when you get electrocuted they actually move it to where your sword is. So that when you swing, before you even... Oh, for goodness sake. I really hate those. They've taken so much life off me in the past. I forgot how I get these things to move. No, well, we don't need to use that one, because there is one over here that we can use. For goodness sake. Oh my gosh, so we have to put in an energy source. Well, guess what those would be? Something we could use as weapon, but apparently that doesn't count. Okay. Notice how much I do actually hate some of the areas in this game, legitimately. For goodness sake. Oh, it's their little defense mechanisms. Right, stand in here, and for goodness sake. A whole heart? That's really ridiculous. Really, that sounds like a fun idea, doesn't it? Roll back at me so I can electrocute myself again. Even though they are cute, they're immensely annoying. What? I roll you in and you... Oh my god. Well, there we go. He apparently falls through there as well, and he gets revived by 6 hearts. Like, if you're going to give us more hearts that mean less, at least you can make your fairies revive a bit more. Oh my goodness me. Yes, thankfully now he's part of the power source, so obviously animal torture and animal abuse is sanctified in Legend of Zelda now, as well as in Mario, because apparently, you know, they had a massive fit about it in all those games as well. Well, that's one of my fairies used up. I really didn't think I'd have to do that at this point, but apparently so. you're trying to figure out how to configure the device to get into the landing mine facility. You look kind of suspicious. I probably shouldn't be telling you how to access remote power nodes. I don't care. Okay, so what you have to do, get your sword out, stab it, and turn it clockwise and push it in. Now you need to remember that, for this one, for the electricity node, you need to turn it anti-clockwise, no, anti-clockwise by 90 degrees. And actually, if you take a look at when we get outside, you'll see why that's kind of important. And how it's easy actually to remember it, I'm pretty sure.